Having been a member of a family of musicians, particularly my father, who was in Johannesburg during the late days of people like Sarugwa, who have this Kokian thing. My father was part and parcel of that, and he got stuck in South Africa because of the situation. And at home, he obtained the title of Erombe, what they would call in Shona, because he couldn't look after his family. This was because they lacked one issue that I have observed, found in music business, which is professionalism, being organized, being consistent, being persistent, investing, as well as knowing the laws that govern and taking opportunity if there are any changes of laws which are better in any form of a government, because this is within a government. The music business, the introduction of music business has done a lot. All along, I never thought I would ever record or get involved in music. I was doing it because it's our family, it's a legacy, it's spiritual, it's religious. I never saw any opportunity where I would stage or probably do anything to do with music, safe to play it at home and appease my spirits without any form of remuneration whatsoever. But because of music business, I found several ways in which I can fit without having to worry about knowing how to play a guitar, knowing how to play a saxophone, or any other instrument whatsoever. There are a lot of opportunities. To me, this is like probably, in a joking way, like a discovery, like David Livingstone discovers Victoria Falls. Now we students at the Music Crossroads have discovered music business, which can make a better future for most of the musicians within the country. Because the stuff that we get at this college is never found in the streets where most of the musicians are found. So we are lucky that we are kind of pioneers. As I can find, most of these people who are dishing out this information to us are people who have been to universities, who have degrees, first, second, third, and so forth, who know exactly how to run an issue of business when it comes to our capitalist society. It requires professionalism, it requires dedication, it requires education. And music business is wider than music of the sound of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It is more than that. People can get into transport. People can get into food. People can get into uniforms. That's clothes that people get in, caps. People can get in like a college of this nature. Instead of producing a man with a certificate in international music, to me, it's not a final product. Because when he goes into the street, he's unable to show that he's a product. But once a value is added to his knowing the theory and the practical, and then he comes into an environment of being in a band and make it compulsory in a college like this one, that you are a band, belong to this will be your mark and so forth. It will instill that discipline of being a member of the band. And when you have that product thrown into street, those guys can come up with something. This is a final value adding situation that I think. And also following these guys wherever they go and see whether they are doing what we told them, because that will give a better record of the college as well as the course itself. Music business is even bigger than any other form of business that I know in this country, because wherever you go, a business is being run, there is music. In the mine, in the bus, in the office, wherever, in the clinic, there is music, which means music is even wider in terms of its impact and influence to the society and the generation of monies in the coffers of the government. If the government or any other institutions that are advocating for music business widen up their area of operation, the music business is going to be a very big business, given that Zimbabwe is rich in its own music. There is an area of exploiting better areas that have been hidden, like the gold that we are getting today from our society in terms of our music. So the knowledge that we are having here is very important, fundamental, and has to be put into use. This is as much as I can talk about this music business.